gon' try to intrude. Poison the multitude, they be quick to accuse. When you got different views, just know you gon' pay the price.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're in the second quarter, and it's the Cardinals in control of the football. On third down, Mixon. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Here's A.J. Cole now. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start in the AFC South, a division matchup between Tennessee and Houston. And it's the Titans out in front in that one. Ryan Tannehill has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was the former #1 overall selection, Kyler Murray, who put on an absolute show. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
He was tackled at the 20.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
Throwing on first down is Murray, eluding the pressure right. And down inside the 15 he goes. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Number 28.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, here's Murray. His pass caught at the 4. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. They run for it with Mixon, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and that will force a turnover on downs. So the defensive front holding strong there on 4th and inches.
And how about the battle of big people up front? That turned into a leverage game, didn't it? Defensive linemen, they won it. Lower than the offensive guys, pushed them back, knifed through, and made a great play.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
Most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
out to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to have the hook up to Burnett. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42. A good pickup there at 22.
42-yard line. Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle by Zach Allen. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Kamara.
39
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 32. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
First down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Kamara in the passing game.
The pass. Complete to Alvin Kamara. That's a gain of 3.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Fighting to stay upright. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 15 and a first. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas.
The pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Latavius Murray, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it culminates with a Latavius Murray touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Joe Mixon. Back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Steps away to his left. He's got Burton here. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. There's a nice move. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to throw now on 1st down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
10 more yards. Complete to Adam Troutman.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. He hit his first, this one from 38. And Lutz's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
The game 13-all.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The football going back over to Arizona now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic.
Murray fighting, lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. They have the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Sutton now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down 20-13. A minute 52 to play. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins.
Murray's pass complete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. And he will find his man on the outside. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Murray to throw. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to he's out of bounds. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
He's back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
The try here for the extra point. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The extra point attempt to follow here. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
That ties the game at 20 all.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run. This is Kamara. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition, Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality. Right now, that might be available to him.
And now this first drive in OT continues. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
A loss of 10.
Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. What can Murray do now with his drive? On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Murray now to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
To be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, that's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Murray's pass.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them, because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for Deontay Burnett. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little